29th of May, Rabbi Moore, Parsha Hashavua, Baalosecha.
Okay. Yeah, let's go. Okay. Because Maya, who was the mice ended up being the only one yesterday, is not here today.
So what pasuk are we on?
We are on. We didn't quite finish. 1 second. We were on Pasuk Hey. I'm sorry, Pasuk Dalet, and there's a lot of Rashi on Pasuk Dalet, and we got as far as Kamareh Asher Hero Hashem Es Moshe Kein Oso Es Hapen Hero. Are you with it?
No.
It's okay.
Oh, Kamareh Asher. Is that what?
Hero Hashem Begomer.
Got it. So according to the image that Hashem showed, etc., this means Tit Tav Nis, according to the form, Asher Her Ahu, which he showed him, Bahar, on the mountain. Kamo Shene'emar, as it says, Ur'ei Va'asei B'sav Nisam V'gomer. See and make,
right, and do, right, make, yes,
to the form, etc.
Now, and the end of the pasuk, the etc. is important here. According to the plans, you were shown Al Sinai. So Kavayochet, we'll see that the thing, Kosh Baruch Hu showed Moshe a virtual picture of what the menorah would look like.
Why do you say Kaviochel?
Kavayochet means as if.
But
I mean, that's even more than as if he actually showed him.
The picture?
He showed him a virtual picture of the menorah.
Right, so he actually did it. Hashem did show him the picture, right?
Yes.
No.
Okay. So Cain asa es ha-menorah. So did he make the menorah?
Right.
Mi she'a sa'a.
Whoever made it.
Whoever made it? Is it a question?
He who made it. Whoever it was who made it without being specific. Whoever made the menorah made it according to the image which Hashem had shown Moshe on the mountain.
So what's Rashi telling us? That it doesn't explicitly say who made it?
Right.
I see. Umidrash Agada, and a homiletical explanation. Al Yedei HaKadosh Baruch Hu. According to Hashem.
Not just according to Al Yedei, by the hands of HaKadosh Baruch Hu, or through HaKadosh Baruch Hu.
I see. By means of the Holy One, blessed be He. Excuse me.
Okay.
Excuse me. Naases ne'alecha. it was made by itself. So in other words, Hashem caused the menorah to come into being by itself without any human input. In other words, Moshe couldn't figure out how to make it. And Bezalel couldn't figure out how to make it. So Hashem made it. Is that right?
Right. Which L'chayot seems to contradict a little bit what we said before. So the Mara, because there it's mashma, Kosh Baruch Hu had to show him a picture. But the mashma that sufficed. But in this pasuk mashma, the Hashem himself made it. So the Mara, the Boraria explains
Was beaten.
that initially Hashem thought it was good enough to show Moshe a picture, a virtual picture.
So is it saying that Hashem beat it out of gold?
Sorry?
It says that it was beaten out of a single piece of gold. So does that mean Hashem beat it out of gold?
Oh, so says the Maral. Akash Baruch Hu, even with showing the picture, Moshe Rabbeinu started making it, and what the major difficulty was that the end product had to be the weight of a kikar of gold.
Why is that difficult? Take a kikar of gold and
Sorry?
start with a kikar of gold, you end with a kikar of gold. What's the difference? What's the difficulty?
Sorry. I didn't hear what you said.
I said I don't see what the difficulty is. You take a kikar of gold, you take a hammer, and
So if you're taking initially a kikar of gold, a kikar weight of gold, and then you can chisel and hammer as you please, that's not a problem. But the point is, your end product had to weigh a kikar of gold. And that means including making 6 branches and the central shaft and everything with all the ornamentals and everything. And the end product had to weigh a kikar of gold, which is not a simple task. So with HaKadosh Baruch Hu, even with HaKadosh Baruch Hu showing Moshe a virtual picture of what the menorah is going to look like, to get it to be just a kikar of gold, the whole thing, Moshe Rabbeinu wasn't able to do it, nor was Bezalel, or whoever it was. So HaKadosh Baruch Hu kind of said, okay, listen, I'm going to make the whole thing, the whole kikar weight of gold. I'm going to make it. It's going to come out. You're going to put the kikar weight of gold into the furnace, and I'm going to make it come out with 6 branches on the central shaft. And you're just going to do the finishing touches with all the ornamentals and everything like that. And that will be considered as if you've done the whole thing. It was the hard part of what was supposed to be chiseled away, not just chiseled out, but chiseled away, that it's not going to be part of the actual menorah. Kodesh Baruch Hu did that job for them, for Moshe or whatever, Tzaleh, whoever it may have been who actually did the job. And the finishing touches was actually done by whoever did the job. Okay?
Okay. So would you do number 5 now?
Pasuk 5, yes.
Okay. Kach es halviim mitoch b'nei Yisrael v'tiharta osam. Okay. Let's see. take the Levites from among the children of Israel and purify them. Oh, I skipped Vayidaber Hashem el Moshe lemor. Hashem spoke to Moshe saying, take the Levites from among the Bnei Israel and purify them.
Just 1 second. I've got some drilling here going on in the background. I want to close the window. Okay, just 1 second.
Okay. Hi, Judy. Good, we got your plates. Your salad plates are nice.
Let's see what they look like. Nice, thank you.
They're
nice.
I gotta tell you what. I think so. I think those are pretty good.
Oh, we're going 1:30, so I'm just gonna have lots of cream cheese.
Good idea, good idea. Yeah, I had something earlier. Okay.
Okay, right, let's continue.
Okay, Meir is coming. Meir, we're in Baalosecha. We're doing Pasuk 6. Kach es halviim. Take the Levites. Kachem bidevarim. Take them with words. Ashreichem. You are fortunate. You are praiseworthy. Tizku lihios shamashim. That you are privileged to be the guardians. L'makom of Hashem.
Shamashim, I wouldn't call the guardians. Shamashim means those who minister, those who serve.
Like a shamash in the shul.
Right.
Okay, so in other words, he should praise them, make them feel good.
Right.
I guess because they're going through a lot of trouble here. They got to shave off all their hair, and they got to go dunk in the mikveh, and
Right.
trying to soften the blow.
Yeah. Okay. Whatever. Okay. So no, because Rashi's bothered by the word kach. Kach normally refers to taking. But you can't, when referring to human beings, right? Normally we don't. We don't say refer to the actual physical taking of them. So therefore Rashi says we're referring to taking them with words. What was the convincing words? The answer is Kachem bidvarim. How did he convince them? We're saying trying to tell them what a gewaldige job they're having. Okay. Let's see weiter. Pasuk Zayin.
Okay, Zion. Okay. It says, "V'ko ta'aseh lahem l'toharam hazeh alehem Me chatat v'heviru ta'ar al kol v'saram v'kibsu b'gdehem v'hi teharu. Okay. So let's see. And so you will do to them to purify them. Hazeh. What's Hazeh? This, I guess, to sprinkle. Okay, so sprinkle on them the water of purification. Okay. Veheviru. And they shall pass.
Sorry?
They shall pass.
Right, but no, you're usually, well, they shall pass, meaning not they shall actually remove themselves, but they shall pass a razor over their heads.
Oh, a razor. Oh, okay.
Also over their entire skin.
The bisaram, yeah, their skin. Okay. And they will wash their clothes and they will become pure.
Right.
Okay, the kibsu. Okay. Okay, so it looks like Rashi. It says Hazeh alehem e chatat. Okay, so sprinkle on them this water of purification. Okay.
Okay, now, mechatos. Okay, now, I'm glad you translate as chatos as not as a sin, but chatos as a purification, waters of purification.
Right. Okay. And then he's telling us what Rashi's telling us what it is. It says shel efer hapara. Okay, mipnei timei meitim shebahem. Okay, so of ashes of the cow, that's the red heifer, right? I think. Mipnei, because those who are tamei, I guess, those who are tamei, impure, meitim shebahem, that they were with a dead person. Wow. Okay. So that's one use of the para. Okay, and then it says veheviru ta'ar, and have them pass a razor. Amatzati b'divrei Rabbi Moshe Hadarshan.
Right.
It says, I found in the words of Rabbi Moshe Hadarshan, lefi shenitnu, that they were given, okay, kapara al habichorot. Oh, as a kapara, like a atonement for the
Atonement, right,
firstborn.
for the firstborns.
Firstborn. Okay.
Sha'avdu avodah zarah, that they served idols.
The firstborn observed the idol. Oh, okay. The he kruya zivchei meitim, and it is called sacrifices of the dead. Whoa.
Right.
That's what the idol worship was called.
Yes, idol worship, because they're sacrificing to nothing.
Ah, okay.
Hey,
The Hamitzorah karoi mei, and the Mitzorah
it's also called dead.
dead. Okay, he's come tiglachat. He's come. Tiglachat is shaving. He's come. It's not from Chazak. Zakik. No. Not sure what he's come is.
Sorry?
He's come.
Taglachas k'mitzrayim. Therefore, the Torah required them to have
Required them.
to cut their hair like
Like a mitzorah.
a mitzrayim.
Mitzorahim. Okay. Wow.
Yeah. Okay. So therefore, that's how Moshe Hadash. This is merely actually, it's only, as Rashi is going to mention later, it's only a drush because there are many kashas, and you're going to say it's literally literally, this is the reason why they bring this korban is like the Levim, the korbanos which they were bringing, the whole process, the whole service which the Levim were doing for the inauguration was like Mitzrayim. So there are many kashas, they're not exactly the same. It's just a loose comparison to them. Just we're showing that certain items which were done in the inauguration were similar to that which a Mitzvah requires in his for his purification. And the idea was because since they came to act as an atonement for the firstborns, which served Avodah Zarah, and the served Avodah Zarah is like serving the dead, called sacrifices to the dead, and the Mitzvah is called dead. So you can see itself, it's not a thing, it's just a loose connection between the two. Upon him, that's it's the whole concept of having being completely shorn of their hair is the idea is like a Mitzvah. And what's the comparison to Mitzvah? Rashi says because they're coming to atone for Avodah Zarah, and Avodah Zarah is like dead, and the Mitzvah is also like dead. So okay, but it's not to be taken. It's not to be taken literally.
Oh.
Okay. Fine. Let's continue. Pasuk Ches, Luke.
Okay, Pasuk Ches, V'lakhu Har ben Bakar Umin Soles Belula Vashamen Ufar Sheni Ven Bakar Tikach Lichatas.
Okay.
Okay, so it says, and they shall take, that is the Levim shall take, a young bull or a second year bull from the cattle, and its meal offering, fine flour mixed with oil, and a second bull,
Right.
Ben Bakar of the cattle,
Well, you see, it's actually going to see that Ben Bakar refers to the fact it's not a Bakar yet. I mean, it's not a fully grown head of cattle, but it's a Ben Bakar. It's a young one.
Right. So it's the same
Refer to it
second
in the
year as the
second
first
year.
one, right?
Sorry?
It's the same
This applies also
second
to the
year
first
of,
one as
as
well.
the first one was, right?
Right.
Okay. I'm sorry, chatas, for a sin offering.
Yeah.
Now I have a note here that says that when it says you in the beginning of the pasuk, it's talking about the Levium, but in the later part of the pasuk, it's talking about Moshe.
You mean to say, I'll tell you what it means. It says, Velokhu, they shall take.
And then
it says,
tikach.
Ben Bakar, Tikach, you shall take.
Right. So who's you? You is Moshe.
Moshe, right.
Okay, so Rashi says V'lakach hu par ben bakar. They shall take a young bull or a 2-year-old bull. V'hu olah. It is a olah offering, which means it's going to be burned. Kamo shikasuv, as it is written, va'aseh v'gomer es ha echad olah. You shall make, etc. One of them an olah offering. V'hu karban sibur ba'avodah zara, and it is the offering of the congregation for having committed avodah zara. Upar sheni, and the second bull, 2-year-old bull, ma Talmud lomar sheni. Why does the Torah say second?
Right.
Lomar lecha, to tell you, ma olah lo ne'eh less, just as the olah offering is not eaten, af chatas lo ne'echeles. Also, the sin offering is not eaten.
Okay.
Uvazo yesh semech lid varav. And in this, there is support in the words. And my footnote says of Rabbi Moshe Hadarshan.
Right. Meaning what we said before, that the Moshe Darshan said,
That
we learned the reason why this whole these different forms of service is to make it reminiscent of the Metzorah, because they were coming as a kapara for Avodah Zarah.
right, and that's from B'Toras Kohanim.
Right.
That's where we're quoting Rabbi Moshe Hadarshan from.
Right. Now
Vayomer.
here Rashi himself asks a question. If it's a strong comparison between the two, it's like a hard and fast comparison, then L'chayre should have, Rashi says the korban should have been slightly different. This is the last bit of the Rashi.
V'amar ani, and I say, Sheho ra es sha'a haisa, that it was a ruling of the hour,
Yeah, which means a one time, a one off.
a one-time ruling, she sa'ir haya lahem lehavi, for it is a he-goat they should have brought,
Right.
lechatas avodah zara, for a sin offering for idolatry, im par ha'olah, along with a bull for an olah offering.
Right.
So it should have been a goat, but instead it was a bull.
Right. Okay. Right. In other words, had it been a direct korban for Avodah Zarah, it would have brought a goat as a sin offering, because that's what the rule is by Avodah Zarah. You bring a goat as a sin offering, together with the burnt offering bull. But here you see that was not the case. So Rashi says so Rashi is implying that the comparison, he's not arguing with Moshe Darshan. He's just pointing out that the connection is a loose connection.
My footnote says it's because it was related to the golden calf.
I mean, therefore, that's why Dafka bull was brought.
Right. According to the Nachalas Yaakov.
Okay.
But yeah, like you said, the footnote says Rashi is supporting Rabbi Moshe Darshan.
What does he mean by that? Supporting it? He's not.
Says in support of Rabbi Moshe Darshan, Rashi explains how a bull, rather than a he-goat, could be brought as a sin offering if it was for the sin of the golden calf. It's because it was a ruling of the hour.
Rashi says, right. Okay. Fine. Let's continue now. Parsha tests.
Okay. The Kravta et halavim lifnei ohel moed, the hikalta et kol adat b'nei Yisrael. Okay, so you will bring the Levim in front of the Ohel Moed. And assemble, I guess, gather,
Right.
yes.
Congregate
the assembly of the whole assembly of Bnei Yisrael, children of Israel. Oh, okay. Call Bnei Yisrael. Okay. Rashi, v'hikalta et kol adat, and you will congregate all of the assembly of Lefisha Halaviim Nitunin Karban Kapara Tachtehem. Okay, so let's see. So the fee, I guess, because of the Levim were given, or have been given, okay, an offering of atonement in place of them, in place of Tachtehem, in place of them. Okay, Yavou v'ya'amdu al korbanam v'yismechu et yidehem aleihem. So Yavo. They shall come and stand
on their
over
korban,
their-
which means they should be kind of not supervising is the right word. They should like be present when their korban is being offered. That was the rule. And when in the past,
okay.
Yisrael, somebody from the Jewish people would bring a korban, there was an Indian that he should be present when his korban is offered. Like standing, supervising is not the right word. Attendant. He should be attendant at the offering of his korban.
Uh-huh. Okay. So let's see. Understand. Okay. V'yismechu et yidehem aleihem. And they lean their hands on them.
Right. The thing is, if somebody brings a korban to fulfill an obligation, I mean, it's an oil or something. We had this at the beginning of Sefer Vayikra,
Mhm.
Parshas Vayikra, that the owners of the korban lay their hands, press their hands upon the korban. The
Oh,
v'yochol that the korban is in place of them.
Oh,
So
okay.
to over here, the Jewish people, as we're going to see, laid their hands. Where does it say? Yeah, it says here. That's something that's what we're talking about over here. This in the next pasuk. It says,
Oh, yeah. Huh.
Israel leaned, pressed their hands upon the Levi.
Okay. Rashi was one step ahead of us.
Right. Anyway, you can say definitely it was a pressing situation.
Oi,
Okay.
Yes, it was.
it could be very pressing because don't we understand that the person leans the full weight, their full weight?
Right. I mean, you'd be lucky if you got somebody who was only weighed like something like 70, 80 kilo, right? But if you 70 kilo, let's say, which is how much? 150 pounds. What happens if you got a 250 pounder on
A sumo
laying
wrestler.
his hands upon you?